go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Moe, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah,
go win.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Tap in. Morning.
I was waiting for We the Worst Records. I thought we was gonna drop some more.
Oh yeah, Mike usually play this next. Let me see. Here you go.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song.
You could have let that ride.
Yeah, I see.
Well, I'm gonna mute my mic because as you can see, you know, I'm getting Juneteenth ready. You know what I mean? Shout out to Taj Mahal, you know what I'm saying? Men of courage, you know, we gotta get right. So I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm enjoying the show, but I gotta get fresh. You know, I'll see y'all a little later, but I'll be logged on as long as I can. You know, much love. I had to come through though. You know, Mike said he needed some support, so I had to pop up. Even when I'm in the chair, TOL's is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I'm gonna leave him up there while he's getting his cut.
Really, to a black man getting a haircut and being on the podcast at the same damn time. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that's. You know, he said
only in our community can we do that. Can we get that off?
He said I'm gonna be there.
And still drop some knowledge at the same damn time.
Well, salute. Good morning, them dollars.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Parker. It's Thankful Thursday. We ain't done that in a minute.
It is Thursday. We got a lot to be thankful for.
Yes. Good morning, blessings. Asha Boo is up. Good morning, super strong Asha. Jeanette is up. So all right, Mo, you got now. Mike's not here for today. So Michael Sean is not here right now for today. So we're gonna do a strong hour. I don't know. Sexy Mo gonna do some entertainment news. I see if I got a couple clips. I know them New York Knicks. I want to talk about them because they are going to the White House. The owner said, you know, they got to listen to Massa. So I got a clip of the owner of the New York Knicks saying, well, we going. So what you going to do, Jalen Brunson?
And
what you going to do, Kat?
How we asked you to show prep yesterday. I sent you a full lineup.
Where did you send me something at? Where did you send me something at?
Group chat. Everybody's my witness. Yesterday I said, okay, Jay Black, that means you're going to have to show prep. You're going to have to be a super producer.
No, I ain't do
you're going to have to produce.
Oh, you
and
did
then this morning, really?
Oh, wow. Good. So we're doing a lot of, we're going to, where is it? And we're going to do a lot of this today. So we're doing a lot of entertainment. Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, we good. All right.
As you pay, the kids will play.
All right. Let me finish going through the good mornings. Yeah, Mike's somewhere being a slacker. You know, he don't appreciate y'all all the time. So
your
business. Yeah, whatever. He could have did the show.
Don't be a grumpy.
If Doc, no. If Doc can be here,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, all right.
Doc showed up. Nah, he on a plane though. He had to take a flight.
What time was the flight?
On a flight.
What time was his flight? I bet his flight ain't right now.
I'm trying to help Mike.
He's not in the air.
Well, JD, I'm in the air. I don't hear these corny rap. He can't connect with us while he's flying.
Good morning, KT.
You must really trust your barber right now because I know this podcast is probably a distraction. And the fact that you trust your barber to cut your hair at this time in the morning, he must be really good.
No, you know, shout out to Taj, but you know, he was telling me people be falling asleep, you know, trying to talk on the phone, you know.
How do you not get your hairline back? Like, how do you not?
Well, my hairline always gonna be back. I'm almost, 50 something, you know.
Okay.
Years of experience as a celebrity barber, I used to cut all kinds of stuff.
Taj used to cut some Boys to Men and all that. He's a celebrity barber. He's been doing this for a minute.
NBA players, so I'm used to people doing all kinds of stuff. This is nothing. Hotel rooms with minimal lighting. This is all good. I love it.
You must got a lot of dirt then, Taj.
Taj got the entertainment news. Taj and Moe with this.
Stop
But
cutting your hair and pull up a chair. I just want to interview you for a minute.
the real magic is how I still got a hairline at this age. That's what Taj. Taj is
It's a lot of men your age still trying to hold on to their hairline.
For dear life.
All right, let's see where we at. I'll be listening, going back to bed.
Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning.
Yoli, good morning,
See,
I'm
Yoli.
static. I'm gonna pop in a little later, okay?
Oh, you all right?
I'm gonna come with the before and after. Much love to y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, typical Negro. They pop in, help out, then they dip out. This was KT clicked that link.
He said it, yeah.
Good morning, Rashida. Good morning, Rashida. Hey, Black. Hey, Mo. Blah blah blah.
Good morning.
Typical man, Doc. He said he's gonna be there, but yet now he in the barber chair. All right, let me make sure I got through it.
Gotta look good. Gotta look good for June 19th.
Good morning, Shelly.
We're on the June 19th Eve, so to speak, I guess, because tomorrow's officially June 19th.
Celebrate
all. What are y'all doing? I know a lot of townships have like the parades, especially now since it's a federal holiday. A lot of people are having Juneteenth themed cookouts for the weekend. But hopefully you all did your research and you know the true meaning of what this holiday represents for people of color, for African Americans, specifically in Texas. And so hopefully, okay, some people are doing the trash, okay, for the parade. Yes, they cleaned up all of the trash for the parade to include each other on texting. Yes, we do. I think that is from yesterday.
All right, so yeah, Juneteenth. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here. So the family, we hitting the road is a tradition we've been doing for a minute. The last day of school, as he come home, we just get in the car and we pull off and we go to he liked going to the little wildwood stuff. So it's something we've been doing forever. So that's what we're gonna be at.
So y'all going down the shore. Y'all got money.
Yeah. Ain't nobody can stop with that. I ain't got no damn money. Please, far from it. We need to interview the barber. Yeah, when he said that celebrity barber, then I was like, okay, there's gonna be some stories there. And then even people complaining about the prices, cutting somebody hair, and you see they got wingworms or something. I don't know. I was wondering all that stuff. I wonder if Trump will actually acknowledge. Trump ain't gonna acknowledge no damn Juneteenth. They trying to remove it. Actually, a lot of states there remove it from being celebrated or as considered as a day.
Like, so if you're a doctor's office, if you're privatized, you actually don't have to let your employees off. A lot of my OES sisters and stuff, they're working today because they work for Master on the Plantation and he owns his business. So he doesn't have to let them off. He doesn't have to observe the holiday. Which I think that if it's a federal holiday, then every business should be shut down. It's not a necessity.
Legs. Good morning, Legs. I got a clip I just saw that I want your feedback on, Legs, that I'm gonna end up playing too. Good morning, Mr. Boyd, doing the photo shoot. Oh, that's dope.
Marcus, you're a photographer.
Yes, he said it.
Who knew?
Yeah, he said it before. Yes, he definitely is. All right, let's see what we're gonna do.
Profile picture looks like that. I would like to get in contact with him. I'm actually looking for someone to do a photo shoot.
Need to explain. Let me see it. This one.
Plus, I want to be able to say, Marcus, darling. Never mind me.
All right, here we go.
I have a lot of stuff today, J Black. We have a lot of relationship topics. I know it's not. We only have an hour. You only giving us an hour.
I'm doing a strong hour. We're going a strong and this.
Hit it and quit it.
A strong hour. Unless KT click this link or somebody. Let me put the other link out here for somebody else. All right, and then we're gonna get going. We're gonna play these clips, Mo. You want to start with some entertainment news? You want me to start off with these New York Knicks?
You want to take me out first? Like you didn't even ask me how my night was. I didn't get to ask you how your night was.
All the foreplay. Don't nobody care about the foreplay. Just get to it. All right. Hey, Mo. Good morning, Mo. Sexy Mo. Hey, so how was your Wednesday, Mo? How was your Wednesday?
I didn't get a lot of sleep. I had 2 meetings last night. I was tired. I'm hungry. I woke up hungry. The worst thing you could do is go to bed on an empty stomach because you wake up like ravishing, feeling like you really, really need to eat something.
That's not true. I would debate
crazy. You eat a solid hot breakfast every morning. Lady Q, hook or crook. You don't ever eat cereal or just like something simple. she always makes sure you have a hot meal. So you start your morning off like that. I start my morning off with lemon water. So it's not like I was hungry. Hell, that's it.
So you didn't eat a lot. So you went to bed hungry and you woke up even more hungry. That's what you're trying to say.
I did. And that's not a good thing.
Well, sound like it was self-inflicted. Afro Queen. Oh, good morning, Afro Queen, DMV. I didn't see you in the comments. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Jay Blake don't do the first. No, I just let's get to the clips. Well, all the pleasantries and nobody cares.
How was the night last night?
I don't even remember, to be honest. Wheel of Fortune is reruns. What did I watch on? I've been watching Love Island. Don't hate me. Don't talk crap. I heard it was supposed to be good this season again or something. So I've been watching Love Island, trying to get caught up. I think I'm on episode 5. I think I'm going to jump ship though. It's not holding me. It's not holding me. It's not holding. So any of y'all Love Island fans out there, it's just not doing. I heard it was good and it's drama, and I was rooting for one of the couples, and I don't know if they're going to make it. The Melanie and Sincere, I believe their names. I don't know. But yes, I was watching Little Love Island yesterday. So that's what I did. That was my exciting Wednesday.
On these shows?
Yes, that's the only reason I watch. Yes, if there's no black people, I cannot watch. If there's no people that look like me, it's hard to hold my attention. Even worse. But these are like young kids. They just want to kiss each other, slobbering and like, I don't know how you could just kiss one person and go to the next one, tongue kiss them, and then go to the next one, then slobbing them down. It feels kind of weird, to be honest. Like, imagine a bunch of people lined up and the bombshell comes in and she got to kiss or he got to kiss all of the girl. Like, that's what they do.
The Virgo
and it's French kissing too. It's not just a little pecks. And I'm like, you just slobbered. Now you bringing your saliva, sharing it with this, and then, but they 23, 25, third, like they're between that 22 to 30 range.
Yeah, no. Even when I was that age, it at least needed to be at least like a 24-hour and like 3 toothbrush brushes later before that could happen. Like, I couldn't get that out of my mind. There's no way.
Jay Black was showing out. I like this. I'm being sensitive because I don't like people slobbing. Is that a sensitive side of me I'm showing? I don't know. Let's get to them yams.
Yeah, I'm like,
let's get right to it. Oh, wait. Maybe he's not a slacker after all. Maybe Doc. Maybe you being on here at the barbershop may have convinced Mike to show he's right. I don't need I'm in the air and all that. Y'all defending Mike. Look at this Negro. You look like he in the air. Do it look like?
Why does it look clearer?
Yeah, and you said you got to check your mic. Just
Jay Black brought you up. You look clear, but your audio is trash.
I was watching Raising. Oh, Raising Kanan is back.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now I got something to watch. All right, Love Island, you out of here. That's dope. Yeah, I'm definitely a Raising Kanan fan. Definitely. He come on because you hear me say I'm gonna talk about them Knicks, them sellout ass New York Knicks.
First of all, get the whole story right. James Dolan accepted, who's Donald Trump's friend. The team didn't accept it. Let's get the whole story right.
No, I would let him hear right there.
Yeah, I have it. I had it.
That we just did receive an invitation from the White House, which we accepted. We still have to figure out the details, etc. But yes, of course. I mean, look, I invited the president to come down for the game. Right, he is a friend. I've known him for 30 years, and I'm very proud to bring the team to the White House.
You said you were privileged that a sitting president came to the Garden. First time ever for a finals game.
First time ever for any NBA finals. Yeah.
That's right. And then you guys get to go back and be celebrated for the entire country to see at the White House at some future date.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to the celebration?
And he said, yes, I'm bringing my team. When Massa speak, what do you think they're going to not go? The white
that's what every team does. Every owner is invited. And the owner can accept.
The Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie, when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl, said, whatever my players want to do is up to them. So Jalen Hurts didn't go. A.J. Brown didn't go.
And Saquon Barkley went and played golf with him. So that's why I'm glad I popped in here, because my flight got delayed, because you be slandering people, don't be telling the whole story. Dog, at least have some consistency with your story if you want to slander people. That's
mean?
not how it goes down.
He said
If an owner gets invited, the owner decided. So now we have to wait to see who's gonna go. Now your football player already played golf with the devil. So I don't want to hear nothing. Now, if my stars go, if they go, then I don't fuck with them. It's that simple. See, I ain't got no problem drawing the line. I have no problem whatsoever drawing the line. I love watching the Knicks. I love the escape that we get from watching. I love the joy that the city got. But if you go, I don't fuck with you. That's it.
Jose Alvarado said he'd go if his other partners go.
Yeah, because he's trying to stay. He's trying to keep a job.
I saw that.
It's on TMZ.
So now your leaders on the team, Jalen Brunson has to make a decision. I love Jalen Brunson. If he goes, I don't fuck with the team no more. That's it.
Attendance is voluntary. No, when the Masters say, "Of course, I'm bringing my team, my guys with me."
Doug, you do know people. They were players that didn't go to Obama, right? They were players that didn't go see Obama at the White House. So it's an individual decision.
What black players did not support Barack Obama and go?
You act like every athlete in every sport is black.
Yeah, he's
well,
saying
that's the ones that really
you
matter.
act like the world.
They're
You like
superstars.
You act like every football team is all black.
We are the superstars. If you being stop playing, Mike. You know that.
Doug, do I have to go down the litany of white players that Christian McCaffrey? Is he a superstar? Is Christian McCaffrey a superstar?
You can find those little small sample size here and there. When you think of a majority of any football team, majority of any basketball team, they're black. They're us.
And if Travis Kelce decided, if Travis Kelce decided not to go or to go, he's a superstar. If your boy, his brother on your Eagle team, who's a superstar, decided to go or not to go, that's a huge part of your team.
So you have these individual players that Travis Kelce, because he's about to marry Taylor Swift, is on a different level. So yes,
yeah, and you're Kelce on the Eagles. What's his name? The white boy Kelce, who's the offensive
Jason Kelce.
Jason Kelce,
huge
star with it.
They became famous in different ways. That's why they're on a different level, and that's still once again a small sample size.
I can keep naming them in baseball. I could keep naming them.
No, Mike, black players.
Tom Brady. What was the biggest star in Tom Brady when he was with? See, if Tom Brady decided not to go, he decided not to go.
So it's 32 teams. So you got 2 teams that may have had a couple YTs that, and it still was. Jason Kelce wasn't bigger than Jalen Hurts.
Jason Kelce, it doesn't matter. Now you want to go into this nitpicking. I said, I go back to my point before I go. If the leaders of my team go, I have no problem with saying I don't fuck with them. Unlike you. I have no problem with saying I'm no longer part of that situation if they go. Says hearing you on the radio the other morning. Oh, thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Was checking the show out.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I enjoy the team. It doesn't matter how much I get my escape. If they decide that they're going to do that, then I'm done. Why did the comments get dull color?
Oh no! Once you hit the comment on now, it go from bold to light.
Yeah, because something changed. Something changed because this color. This color looks different.
No, it lets you know that the comment was put up already. So that's how I know if I missed anything now.
The color is different. So yeah. So we got a dilemma to see who's gonna go, who's not gonna go.
I only think it should be a dilemma.
Well, then let me ask you something. If it's not a dilemma and you want to stand on business, why do you still F with Jay-Z? If it's not a dilemma, why do you still F with him?
Damn.
Here we go.
My business is this. If they go, I no longer rock with them. It's that simple.
Jay-Z ain't hanging out with Trump.
He's at a dinner with the daughter and her husband.
Jay.
He knows what it is.
I don't know. I just know Moe had entertainment news.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. She's gonna talk about Faison Love. We're gonna talk a little bit about Kevin Hart. Soldier Boy's in the news.
Well, let me ask you. So Saquon Barkley crossed the line. You ain't got no problem with him?
Saquon was a sellout.
Okay, so now you rooting for him this year? You still supporting him? You still rocking your Eagles jersey?
I support the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, he's part of the Philadelphia Eagles, a major part of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man.
So you gonna root for the team and just hope that Saquon fumbles?
No, obviously you want your team to win. I'm not.
Okay, so then
his personal integrity is absolutely been shot. He could say, I respect the presidency of the office a lot. Nelly said the same crap. I haven't listened to Nelly and
okay, you haven't listened to Nelly, but you're gonna root for Saquon Barkley. I'm saying I'm not rooting for nobody. Whoever goes, that's it. If the Stars go, that's it. That's on them.
Poor Jay Black. No, Yoli, I'm standing on mine. Mike,
he's not. You stand on yours when it's convenient. You don't stand on it because you're brainwashed by these sporting teams, and your escape is more important than your beliefs.
Good morning, Lady Q.
Lady Q gonna try to come in and listen to R. Kelly. And I said, no, I can enjoy his music without supporting his personal acts. Oh
no,
what are you doing up here? Get out of here. I know I can enjoy Nelly.
But you can enjoy R. Kelly.
I can.
Yeah. It's convenient because you like his music more. It's convenient. That's how they get everybody.
Lady, just get the stuff together. Get out of here.
Don't tell me to get out.
You know it's weird.
Dumbass nigga.
What you saying? You know what you're saying don't make no common sense. You doing it when it fits you, and you like, I like R. Kelly, so I'm still gonna listen to R. Kelly. I don't like Nelly, so I'm not gonna. You weren't banging Nelly in the car anyway.
Liking someone's music though, Mike. Honestly, liking someone the music, you can not like their personal views or acts and things like that when it comes to the music, and separate the artist from the person.
When you feel it's convenient, because you wouldn't watch a Trump TV show right now.
No,
when you feel it's convenient.
No,
that is true.
I wouldn't.
That's true.
So I wouldn't watch a Trump TV show. You're right.
Well, Mo, get your stories ready, because I'm about to catch this lift because my flight got delayed. So I ain't feel like sitting at that airport from 4 o'clock in the morning. Philadelphia.
Okay.
Y'all see JG's dropping a limit? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Some people are outraged. Everybody should be outraged, but we're so brainwashed that we just go, yeah, I got the tickets to Yankee Stadium. This is why they don't take us seriously. This is why they only take ethnicity seriously, that draw the line, and it's a strict, hard, no pause line where if you cross this, we're gone.
I have literally my line has been crossed with Target since we decided as a collective that we were not shopping there. I have not shopped there still since. And I see a lot of people, they've gone back on their word, but I feel like the whole Jay-Z thing it set us back so far. I mean, it's one thing to dip in there or whatever, but I feel like at least we moved the needle a little bit. And I feel like I see the whole Colin Kaepernick situation happening all over again.
Yeah, you see it. And let me tell y'all who go for the lame duck excuse. This is a lame duck excuse. Well, we were shopping out there anyway. They were people shop. Yeah, they were. There were some people who did. But you know what the assignment was, and you knew what the masses were trying to do. Yes. So this is why they get us every time. Because at the end of the day, it's the same old problem. There is no unity on anything. But I'm not. Jalen Brunson, Malik Bridges, Mikal Bridges, or whoever in the major players. I'm not going to go if the 11th man off the bench goes because he just dumbass wants to go to the White House. That's on him. But until we start doing this, they're going to continue to play this game because nobody gets repercussions. Jay Williams from ESPN can say whatever he wants. He can sit up there and say Donald Trump's event with AKT was better than the NBA Finals. And we're still watching his ass sitting along with coon ass Stephen A. Smith, who now makes the statement that Donald Trump is still an upgrade from Joe Biden. This came out of his mouth. Donald Trump was an upgrade from Joe Biden. And we still have yet to have a social media platform where people say we are now boycotting ESPN. It's just, we're not even asking people to walk to work. We're just asking you not to watch some shit. We're not even asking you to go out of your comfort zone.
As you just watched the NBA Finals.
As I watched it on ABC, and I still don't watch Stephen A. Smith's show. But nobody says, "Hey, let's boycott Stephen A. Smith." Number one, because we're busy. Number two, because nobody gives a fucking real life. Because nobody has anybody knocking at their door telling them what to do. And when it does happen, then everybody be like, "Oh, we need to protest. We need to do it now." And I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying we. Me personally. So if Jalen Brunson decides that they're going over there, I don't fuck with them. And with that being said, I'm off to the races. My lift is here. Everybody have a great show. I see. I was like,
shirt.
What'd you say?
The shirt.
I got. Yeah, I'm rocking a shirt. I'm rocking a shirt.
Found it. It was lost.
I found it. You know where it was? At my job. How about that? It was at my job. I left it at my job. The
Wait, your Takeover Legends shirt was at your gig?
Yeah, I lost
it. You take your clothes off at work?
No, well, I could, but I had to do the show. I have to go in the afternoon on Saturdays. Then from the job, I go straight to the radio.
Okay, so you had it so you could switch. Okay.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't that would be normal to just change your clothes? Tons of people change their clothes. All right, y'all.
Safe travels. Safe travels.
And I see y'all started at 7:20. One day by yourselves at 7:20. Yes, you did. I was watching it on the phone. 7:20.
Crazy. It says we were live 26 minutes.
I was in the comments.
20. We've been live for 26 minutes.
Me and Moe are in the comments.
I ain't see nothing. Nothing was coming on Facebook. I just noticed nothing was coming on Facebook. All right, go ahead. You was late anyway. Y'all was late. Y'all was late. You was late, Jay Black. You was in control. All right, peace, y'all. Peace.
New York Knicks fan.
See what happens when you get lumped into the conglomerate, right?
Now I can't hear.
Yeah. Oh, you can't hear now when he dropped out? See? Look at that.
You see how I get lumped up with you?
No, he was wrong. You know Mike was wrong. You know he's wrong. So you can sit there and you can say it now that he ain't here. He was wrong. He's a New York Knicks fan and he's rocking with his team. He shouldn't have watched the series at all. He shouldn't.
Well, speaking of New York Knicks, Jordan Woods is capitalizing off of their win big time. Big time, majorly. So whenever
hold on. Let me officially play your intro, Mo, so people know.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Good morning, Sexy Mo. What's going on in the entertainment world?
At least you got that right.
Yay.
Everybody's excited about the Knicks win. Jay Black, I'm excited for my girl Jordan Woods. Okay. The ex-Kardashian cast out, who is also now Carl Anthony Towns' fiance with a big ass ring on her finger. So the bag is Baggate. So she was carrying this bag from her new pocketbook line, and it was like an orange, New York Knicks orange, fake ostrich. It's like $125, not anything, heavy. And your girl was bringing it to every game. Well, something happened with game 3, and of course they didn't let her bring it in. And what happened? They lost. So everybody was like, oh, because you didn't have your lucky bag. So of course, game 4 and 5, she brought it back and they won and ended up winning the championship. So what happens to this bag that she has? It sells out. And now she has a pre-order thing going on, and those bags are going to be shipped out starting September. So kudos to her for capitalizing off of her man, and his team's win. And so she's going to the bank. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Can you find a picture of the bag, though?
Just because she had a bag on, it sold out. So everybody, I guess the women see her with whatever this bag is, a super expensive bag that most women probably can't afford.
No, it's $125.
Oh,
it retails for $125. It's a Tux Clutch Mini. It also has a crossbody strap to go to it. And so, of course, the fans kept saying, she coined it her lucky purse. And so, of course, the fans were like, oh, the superstition of, well, she got to wear the bag every time, every game now. Well, game 3, she didn't wear it because it was some type of security clearance.
Wait, is it a little thin bag? Is thin and little?
No, it's about probably like this big. You can wear it as a crossbody, or if you want to wear it like it's orange.
So this is not it?
No.
How you said Tux Clutch?
It's called.
Let me leave this stuff alone.
Clutch Mini. If you Google Jordan Woods orange bag, good luck bag, it'll come up.
Oh wait, is this it right here? The orange right there in the middle?
Yes. There it is.
$125 for that little thing?
It's made up. That's not a lot of money,
Not
J Black.
small. Look at it up against her.
Now, if
It's
you
not
see it
small.
up against her, it's not small. It's not mini. It's not that small.
It's cute.
But shout out to her because like she been winning since she left the Kardashian clan. I love her glow up.
Stacey Mitchell, come on,
I love
Auntie.
she has her own lane, and she's authentic, and so I love this for her.
Lady Q, you want the touch clutch Jordan Woods mini?
I was summoned yesterday, Demdala, to come on.
Orange bag. I'm trying to see if my wife want the touch clutch orange bag.
So right now it's sold out, but you can do a pre-order and it'll start shipment in September. So yeah, I'm gonna promote my girl because I think that this is a glow up for her. She's in her own lane. She's not trying to sell a bag with her celebrity for $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. $125 is something that you would pay at your Aldo's or your Zara. Very cute bag, very cutesy.
Okay, well, shout out to Jordan Woods and keep selling bags. I guess maybe she get some stock.
Her own, like that's a flex in itself.
Oh wait, that's her own. I missed that. So that's her own personal line.
That's her own brand.
Oh, that's dope then. Okay,
that's what seems to come up.
That's dope. All right, shout out to her. Shout out to her and her fiance.
She could have wore anything. She could have wore Louis. She could have wore Celine. She could have wore any of the labels, but she chose to be very, very business smart and savvy, and she wore her own brand because the girlfriends and the wives and fiancés of these women, of the Knicks players who are coming to the games, they're making fashion statements. If you go to their Instagram pages, they're having, which look should I wear? Should I wear this or should I wear that? They're wearing custom leathers from what's the company in New York that does all of the coats? You got one, Jonesy got one, all y'all got one. Wearing the custom jackets and jeans and stuff from their star players. So she has New York Knicks customized leather jacket that says Towns on the back of it.
It's dope. So Auntie Assad said, "Gone are the days of Gucci." So Gucci's out now.
People are wearing. I mean, people still wear Gucci. People still wear Prada, Louis. But if you are in the business of selling yourself, if you are the brand, and you have a opportunity to push your own stuff, this is the perfect time to
Lady
do it.
Q, you need a woke up inspired look. You need a touch clutch, woke up inspired bag, Lady Q. You got to wear your own brand. We're gonna be like Jordan. All right. Next story. Who we got next?
So shout out to her. Well, I'll tell you somebody who ain't pushing nothing, but they might be pushing bags soon because they may need it. They may need the money. Faison Love. He's not doing so good. Yes, the comedian.
Big Worm.
So good. He has been in child support court, and the judge basically told him, if you do not show up to this next hearing, you may be in jeopardy of getting locked up for 90 days. And he was saying that he had issues with his health, which may not be too far off. He is heavyset. So, he's had issues with his health. He told the judge, listen, I want to have it reduced. Do you got a payment plan? Can you put a brother on a payment plan? Something, because he was saying that last year he's only netted about $13,000 for the year. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Well, yeah, if the brother ain't got money and y'all still want $250,000, like that's a lot of child support. He ain't making that Friday money. Friday came out 1995. The movie Friday that we all know Big Worm for.
But we know that
he's been in other things since then, though.
And he's
what was the biggest?
Hasn't he?
Stop it. What was
he has, and he's getting residuals.
Now I can't hear you again.
He does stand-up comedy. So it's not like he doesn't have any income, but I can say that I can honestly see where that might be an issue, where he may have made a lot of money one year because a lot of the actors talk about it. You might make this big lump sum in 2025 or 2024, but you may not have another gig for 2 years.
And honestly, Friday came in 1995. They ain't make a lot of money for that movie. They ain't expected to do that. So I think he got money off his gigs after the popularity of Friday. But when I think of Faison Love, I think of Friday. I think of Big Worm. I don't think of anything else that he done did, but $250,000 in child support. That is a lot. That is a whole lot.
That's back child support. So who knows how long ago how long it's been since the mother of his child has gotten money from him.
Free Faison. Lady Q, I need a free Faison love shirt.
We're not going to do that. And so he said last year his income was 0. He said he's earned over the last. Now this is where the judge was like, you lying, and I know you lying. He told the judge he hasn't made but only $13,000 in the last 5 years.
I mean,
in the last 5 years, he hasn't made more than $13,000. Jay Black,
are you booking Faison Love for a gig? I ain't see you say, yo, somebody get me in touch with Faison. I ain't hear you say that.
Jay Black,
who's booking Faison?
But the thing is, your kids still need to be taken care of, regardless of whether you're having a dry streak in your comedy, whether you're having a dry streak with your movies. Last time I checked, there's a lot of different things and ways that you can make money to make sure that your child is taken care of. So I'm sorry, nothing should be beneath him.
Damn.
Make sure that the child is cared for.
No love for Faison Love, huh? Most I don't care. Run me my money. That's what Stacey Mitchell said too. Oh well, run me my money.
Run me my money.
That man having health issues. Health issues. He's backed up on child support. Gigs ain't coming in, and y'all don't give it. That's crazy. That's crazy. No empathy for my man Anthony.
For 5 years,
paying it all at once, make it make sense now. Oh, it makes sense now. Yeah, Anthony Edwards say, "Yo, shorty, I don't want nothing to do with you. Here's your bread. How old is he? Times 18. Okay, bam, here you go. Holla at you."
And this is a paternity case. So somewhere along the line, he must have he done slipped up. But he told the judge he's unemployed. He can't pay this massive child support bill. And the girl who filed it her name is Tiffany Lee. But I'm sorry, pay up. And if you can't pay the $250, then you should start paying something. Sorry, not sorry.
Good luck, Faison Love. I'm supporting you. I know it's tough out here. You got to get a touch clutch. You got to get a bag like Jordan stuff.
You better get your own bags for the big, black, and sexy.
Go ahead. Who's up next? What story you got next?
Well, speaking of money, Jay Black, right? So, of course, court and drama is always the recipe for the day. So you know that Jada Pinkett Smith was suing Will Smith's friend Bilal. She sued him for allegedly defaming her character and lying. He said that Jada basically got mad because he wouldn't handle the whole Chris Rock situation after Chris Rock got slapped. After Will Smith got slapped by Chris Rock. And so Jada, of course, has denied it in court. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. Well, Jada is saying that because I had to go to court and fight you on this BS, I want you to pay $32,000 worth of my legal bills. Now, does Jada need him to pay $32,000 in legal bills? Probably not. But she's like, I got time. She backed up from the red table and she was like, I got time. Let's do this. So he's pleading to the judge that I don't have it. I'm homeless, pretty much like Faison. He's like, I'm homeless. I don't have it. Can I get some type of, is there a payment plan going on that I can pursue? Can we get her to drop some of the money down lower? And she at home waiting for her nails to dry. She's not backing down from it. She wants him to pay.
She know damn well that man ain't got all that money.
He said that he receives welfare benefits. He can't pay the judgment. It's a judgment. It's a legal document, so it's a legal judgment. And she's
50 Cent got a legal document against Tara Marie. Tara said 50 ain't never getting that money. So what that mean?
But here's the thing: if 50 goes to court, like anybody else, even just the regular people walking around here, if you have a judgment against someone, it sits. But you can also go back to court in order to push it to for them to enforce it, for you to get the money. And enforcing it could be, going after garnishing their pay, getting their income tax returns, all of that.
But is it something to when a multimillionaire like Jada Pinkett Smith, and she's worrying about suing Will Smith's friend, you said what, 40, 50, whatever, $1,000?
$32,000 attorney fees.
Come on, just cut the man off. Will cut him off. Y'all keep it pushing. Like taking that man to court. What is that going to do? But wait, when did Tasha the entertainment person got sued by who? One of the artists, or Cardi, or Nicki, somebody sued her.
She's been sued by a few people.
Yeah, and they know she ain't got the money.
With that, Cardi was relentless with getting. She went a step further and asked the judge to enforce.
Well, Jada ain't gonna never see that money. She knows she ain't gonna never see that money. She just want that man in judgment, just in case. I guess he ever hit the lottery, and then she can get paid. But yeah, all right. Well, good for Jada Pinkett Smith.
Talking about money, J Black, staying with the tune of money and suits. Soulja Boy, tell him. Soulja Boy is getting sued. Okay. He ain't gonna be cranking that nothing. He's getting sued. So allegedly, he's been a young lady who used to work with him, who turned into his lover.
Oh shit!
Him for the tune of $4 million and won. And so
she won.
Yes, she won the case. So she got a multi-million-dollar judgment against him, and she's asking the judge again enforcement. She's asking the judge to enforce so she can collect. She wants to sell some of his music residuals.
Hold on. You said it was a former worker?
So a formal person who she said that she was his assistant.
So
he said that he hired her. He told the judge, Your Honor, I hired her just to roll my blunts. She wasn't my girlfriend, but evidently she's alleging that she was his personal assistant, and then that turned into a romantic ordeal. But however, her charges against him were for sexual assault along with kidnapping. Snap. So this was a pretty serious case. This wasn't like something small.
Yeah, he was found liable, it said.
And so he was found liable, and according to her, it was a 2-year romance with him. And she sued him in a civil suit and won this multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Oh, the civil suit. Civil is always different than
yes, it is. You can get found not guilty in the court of criminal law, but I can get you in your pockets. That's what that is.
You got to pay her $4 million. It says.
Well, so yes, she was awarded $4 million. And so she's now going to the enforcement part. She wants the judge to grant her the rights to sell Soulja Boy's rights to collect music residuals from broadcast music. So that's kind of like tapping your employer and saying, Jay Black owe me money. I need you to garnish his pay. Anything
Never mix business with.
You need to come to me.
You see what Stefan Diggs happened to him with his messing with his cook, the lady, the chick. Y'all celebrities messing with y'all assistants and chefs, and that's the chance you take. You in a moment you think the people playing a part. I'm sure they playing a part. We good.
And so he was tried by a jury at that, J Black. So a jury actually awarded the woman $4 million, and it was for he was found liable for sexual battery, infliction of emotional duress, and a few other claims. So his lawyer is claiming the evidence doesn't support the verdict. But of course, he didn't make it any better. Soulja Boy didn't make it any better when talking to the judge. He denied all of the claims of any wrongdoing. He did admit to the relationship, but he said he initially hired her just to roll his blunts, which was something I don't even know why his lawyer didn't advise him not to say something so crazy.
Weed is legal. I mean, you have an assistant.
Yeah, but why say that you hired this young lady just to roll your blunt?
Insignificant. That was your role.
Well, in the end, the jury wasn't swayed, and neither was the judge. And they sided with his ex. And so,
good morning, Shelly. All right. Good luck. Also good luck to Soulja Boy. So he's still cranking that. He's still watching the swag.
He's be cranking nothing.
he still got hits that we remember that we all grew up on. So salute and good luck. Just be careful. Messing with these smuts out here, get you caught up.
He's probably going to have to go on that 2000 tour with the R&B and the what is it like they have when they have like Bow Wow and was it the Y2K tour, whatever it is? He's gonna have to go back out there and hit the streets to get this money up.
Yo, so
his music, the residuals from his music is gonna bring her anywhere close to that $4 million that she was awarded.
Sidebar: when you was talking about Faison Love and the child support, Asha said something about condoms cost $20 to prevent, and everybody laughing at it, talking about $20 condom. What the hell? You better make me come. I ain't gonna read all that, but yeah, I don't know what condoms cost $20, Asha. I don't know any condoms out here.
A box. She's saying a box.
Yeah. For $20. But yeah, so cool. All right, so good luck, Soldier Boy. What's up next? Who's next?
Well, who's up next is, speaking of next, we talked about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, even after all of the controversy that's in the news from that Netflix roast, drum roll please, he is being awarded a second season of
what? The roast?
No, of the Funniest F with Kevin Hart. That new show where he has like the comedians come on and they they pick the best comedian and they win a contract or money or some sort of prize. So yeah, he's being rewarded. He did what he was supposed to do for the show, and now he's being rewarded with the second season.
That was good. I didn't watch it other than when he had the finale and I saw the Black Boy one, which I thought was dope, that he's giving people the opportunity and chance to do their thing. So it makes sense to get a second season because it was successful. But I guess you're trying to combine now the Netflix with the roast. And so are we saying that I know we were some people were trying to boycott Netflix, drop your subscription. So this is a bad thing or a good thing? I think it's a good thing. What are you thinking?
It's a good thing for Kevin Hart, but I think that it leads into the story where a lot of people have said that he didn't do anything over that Floyd joke because he was like, he had something else in the works. And if he would have done that, then it would have messed up his future earnings and future deals with Netflix and a lot of other, major, corporations. So is there merit to it? Maybe. Was the deal already on the table and in the works prior to that? Maybe so.
When anything is successful for a season, obviously they're gonna look at another season. So it makes sense. I mean, the boycott Netflix really never took off. So I don't know. Other than Asha, I don't know if anybody else really, and she never even had a Netflix account that she canceled. So if y'all not going to really stand on it, you're not going to do the Michael Sean, well, I'm going to watch the game, but then I'm going to start my boycott. Or I don't know what shadiness y'all on, but Netflix is still on your account. Y'all still watching it. And that is a way to give up-and-coming comedians an opportunity. So, Stacey Mitchell said, another coon. So she ain't for it. She not for the Netflix. F you and what? Move up. What that mean?
But a lot of people feel that way, though. I mean, to be honest, Jay Black, a lot of people feel that way. And there's some people who are like, well, there's nothing we can do. It happened. It's been happening for, hundreds of years. So,
but he's helping people. He's helping, ain't that what Gary Owens said? You need to be focused on that. No, but honestly, though, it was that black boy with the afro that won. Now he's on the road. He's building his family's generational wealth, like in all seriousness. So he's giving people that opportunity, that platform that they would not have had. So is there not a way to look at that separately?
I agree. I think that there's multiple ways of looking at it. But however, I think that one of the highlights or the things that people are highlighting is, yes, you're helping people. You put on your friends, you put on Naeem, you put on so many people to have these great careers and build generational wealth probably for their families that they would have never been exposed to or had. But the other question behind that is at what cost? At what cost to the community? At what cost to the cause of having people respect us and look at us as human beings? At what cost for us not to be the butt of the joke? Of what cost? So I think that that's another question that's being pushed behind this is, how, but, you're doing these good things, but do they outweigh what it's costing us overall in this country?
Speaking of Naeem, I heard you just say that Netflix don't need Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart need Netflix. Let me let that simmer for a second. I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay.
Netflix doesn't need Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart need Netflix. I think
in the day of it, but so I think that he does. So you have to look at, we are in the age of social media, and comedy for a long time, the only place that you could see comedy was in comedy clubs. And now you had, and comedians, weren't, every time, everybody didn't have a platform to be funny. So now you have social media.
He has his own network. How about this? Kevin Hart's Funny SF on Peacock. Like, it is another one. There's always another. He doesn't need Netflix.
But I don't think that it's so much the brand that what he's saying. I think that he's saying
needs
the network in general. Like, he needs that network or that platform in general in order to and you have to think how many people have Netflix, the app, the plan. How many people? I mean, Netflix is international. So when you're talking about he doesn't need it, it gives him a broader audience. The more viewers who view his specials or his shows makes the network say, okay, let's gear up to get more money. Let's gear up to give you something else in this contract.
All right. So speaking of so it's 8:00, top of the hour is on this Thursday, June 18th. Weather 75 currently going to a high of 78 with a low of 59. Michael Sean in the Takeover Legends, top of the hour. All right. So you said something Naeem and Kevin Hart, right? I saw this. Yes. I haven't even played it. I sent it to myself because there's something about Kevin Hart. Naeem felt like Kevin Hart didn't support him, and we're gonna hear it for the first time. If y'all, I didn't hear it before.
Hollywood is my brainchild. Chris Spencer is the one that revamped it into something else. But what happened was the guys were sitting around trying to come up with ideas for skits for the BET Awards.
Why did I zoom in? It was playing fine. Here I go.
Nobody told you to do that. You already know that this app is touchy.
And they were throwing out a bunch of bullshit, and I was like I just kind of interjected. I was like, yo, you got to do something that's relevant right now. And one of the most popular shows right now is Basketball Wives.
Okay.
So I said, why don't y'all do Basketball Husbands or something?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a light bulb went over this motherfucker head. Chris wasn't even a part of this. Light bulb went over his head. And he's like, okay. It's like, write that down. So then once they got with Chris, it went from Basketball Husbands to Real Husbands of Hollywood. And because it was my brainchild and because we are this crew, I'm thinking like, oh shit, he gonna put all of us in it as the other guys. But he got Nick Cannon and Robin Thicke and Bobby Brown and Nelly and all of them. I'm like, shit. But when I did it, when I offered it, it was just like a powwow. It's not like I was like, I submitted like, here, now pay me for this. I didn't want anything other than to be a part of it. That's all I've ever wanted. When I'm suggesting stuff, I'm helping this because I want it. I mean, it's because you're my friend too, but I'm hoping that I'll be a part of it.
Right.
So it was my brainchild. Chris is the one that gets the credit for it because he changed it to Real Husbands of Hollywood. And yeah, that's pretty much that story.
Did they offer you a role in the writer's room?
No. At that time, I wasn't interested in being a writer anyway, but I did want to be on the show. And I'll say this. So when Kev didn't want to do the show. And I was in the car with him one day and BET was begging him to do this show. And he didn't want to do it because he had a couple of shows that did not make it. And I think he was just feeling a little skeptical about another failure. And because they begged him, I knew the type of control that he had. And he could have got me on that show, but he did not for whatever reason. And a part that I could have played ended up going to James Davis. But, all the other people on the show, they were like trying to bring people on. They were trying to get people on the show. And that's not what he does.
Damn. So, what the question is? Once you put on, is it you obligated to put your people on? Is Kev shady? He took his brainchild, didn't even include him.
So
Come on, man.
If you listen to what he said, And this happens a lot. This happens in corporate world. This happens anywhere, right? If you're in what we call a think tank, and you're sitting at the table, at the round table, and people are just throwing out ideas out there, and then you turn around maybe 6 months from now and see maybe like a concept of your idea, and it's in a different direction. You're like, wow, I pitched that. You really didn't. You're part of a think tank. You're there. You're brainstorming. You came up with a concept, but you didn't come up with the actual title of the show, and you didn't write the treatment for the show. So that's how that works. That's how that works.
No, Doc, leave and come back. Doc, your camera went blank.
That's how that works.
If Naeem said I came up, say, yo, the hottest show right now was Housewives and and you said, yeah, let's do that. I'm a part of that. I'm thinking it's going to be you and your boys. So you didn't get me on that opportunity. And then now you got the power to do this with this, and you don't extend the offer. Like, yo, would y'all be like, come on, I don't know.
You have to think, but you have to listen to what he said. He came up with the name, but when you're talking about the concept, once it went back to Hollywood with Kevin, and he sat at the table with his people, maybe it wasn't a concept to have his friends, but more so of a star-studded, as it turned out to be.
If Mike's putting together a show that you part of the brainchild where you suggest, and he said, oh yeah, Mo, I'm gonna run with this, and then they go bring in Claudia Jordan, you're not gonna feel away?
Well, again, I'm gonna say, well, damn, I pitched that, or I pitched something similar. I told him he should run with a show like that.
Stacey, that's why you keep your mouth shut. Well, he couldn't get it off the ground because they wasn't blowing his phone up at that time. So Naeem wasn't getting those calls.
Direction. They weren't looking for a Naeem. Again, they wouldn't have been looking for a Mo. They were looking for Claudia. They were looking for their Nia Long. They were looking for, the Tarajis. They weren't looking for that. So I think that at best,
I'm gonna feel away. For the record, Mike Sean, if you still watching, I'm gonna feel away. Even if I didn't suggest the whatever the plot, if I didn't come up with the screenplay, and you got opportunity to put me in a little role and you don't, and we've been squad, that's a problem. That's some cutthroat. Okay, Mike agreed. Mike said, okay, that's some cutthroat-ish. So he agreed that's. I'm surprised Naeem is even speaking up. Like, there's something going on. The fact that he even did that interview and mentioned that, it basically said, yo, they took my idea, ran with it, and didn't even put me down.
But again, it's about the direction. I'm not saying that it's not, but this is how it works. This is the business side. Take your friendship off the table. This is the business side of things. It's a thing. It has happened to many of us, even on our regular jobs, in our regular lives. You put something on the table in a think tank, and that's where it goes. It goes into a big bowl to where, hey, you know what? That sounds great. How about we pair this with John's idea? And then John may say, hey, you know what? And I like Sarah's idea too. It no longer becomes your
So Mike,
proprietary, so to speak. It doesn't belong to you anymore.
So Mike coming up with a concept for a show, and we need a doctor, and we need somebody that can help us break down this certain things and have, and then we're not going to reach out to the Fairley. We're not going to reach out to Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith should feel away.
You're going to get Dr. Umar.
We go get
Dr. Smith.
We need a doctor. We need a doctor of Black history. Who do we know? Dr. Umar. Nobody's never.
Yes. Because they're gonna go with Umar.
They will though. They will. He been on the Breakfast Club. I can't hate. I ain't been on the Breakfast Club. He been there 3 times or something.
Doc ain't been on the Breakfast Club.
I've been on Germantown Avenue.
I think Doc should be on CNN personally. I thought, like, listening to those debates, I thought you can fit in well with that, in that environment, and be able to, speak well and get your points across with debating the races out there. I think that would be a good platform. But hey,
I would feel so well. Yeah, he's so articulate.
I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know. So Juneteenth is here, Doc. What are we doing for Juneteenth? Like, is there some facts or something? Like, talk about it.
No, definitely. But first, I had to make sure I shouted out Naeem because I ride or die for Temple, and I've been introducing and actually doing comedy. I did one of my first attempts at stand-up comedy when D. Lee came to Temple. To show you how long ago that was, and Kevin Hart went to his first college. Shout out Big James Peoples frat. He put the show together when Kevin Hart did his first show at the college, and
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He must be at Broad and Allegheny.
So happens to me. So Stacey Mitchell been in that Naeem effect where she came up with an idea and basically they didn't put her involved.
It's happened to all of us.
I'm doing it from the muscle.
Something that has happened probably to more times than people could probably care to admit. Is it right? No. But when you're in a business and you're in a think tank situation, it is not your proprietary information that belongs to whoever the company it is that you're pitching it to. And so just beware when you're a forward thinker, when you're a creative, just know that your idea, when you put it on a table and you don't have any type of anything to protect yourself, that idea is now someone else's product.
Doc personality changed after he got that fresh cut. He was in the barber chair earlier. If y'all didn't miss it. Now he's trying to. That hairline is pushed back.
Hairline intact?
No, that hairline is pushed back though. He did. He said that earlier. I was like, I ain't see it.
It looks intact.
Yeah. Oh, he can't hear me talking crap. Yo, they did. Your hairline is pushed back, homie. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but it's sharp though. It's sharp. He can't hear. He can't. All right, I'm gonna act like I ain't say that. Yeah. Okay. All right, come back. All right. I wanted him to talk a little bit about Juneteenth. I saw this clip though. Legs, you still here, Legs? I saw these cops harassing this little young boy, and I don't know how I felt. I mean, I know how I felt, but I felt it's a little long. So imagine you walking down the street, minding your business. Is it okay for a cop to run up on you? Can they legally do that and say, well, you look suspicious even though you haven't committed a crime? It bothered me. So I said, I'm going to play this clip. I want any law enforcement out there to be able to explain this.
Come here. Hey, what's going on, man? Come here. You're not in trouble. Come here. Come here.
16-year-old kid.
What's going on?
Officer said he saw the teen clutching his shorts and he had a mask on, I think, a face. Pooh shiesty.
Stop. You're being detained. Stop. Stop. Come here. I just want to talk to you. Come here.
This is the second time.
Come here.
Walk me home. Don't touch me. I'm a minor.
Come here. No, stop.
I'm a minor. Walk me home.
Stop.
Walk me home. I'm a minor.
Stop.
I have a knife in my pocket.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
Bro.
Is it just a knife?
Yes, bro. The fucking knife. Don't.
Stop.
I'm walking home. I have this on camera.
That's fine. I'm just patting you down.
I don't have shit, bro. Fucking I'm walking home.
Stop.
Bro, let me go.
Okay, you're gonna go in handcuffs or you can stop.
Bro,
where's your pocket knife?
Bro, in my pocket. Where else?
Okay, stop.
And the other one. Like, bro, I'm just walking home.
Okay, will you chill out and listen to me for a second?
I'm just walking home.
Okay, I'm not trying to make your day worse. Stop.
What?
I'm not trying to make your day worse.
What do you want? I'm walking home. What?
Will you listen to me?
No, can I get my pocket knife and go home?
No, I need your name.
No, you don't. I'm walking home.
Okay, then you go in handcuffs.
Bro, for what?
Stop.
What am I doing?
Stop it.
Bro, look at this. I want that ring.
Stop.
Hey, call my mom. Call my mom, please. 419
Stop it.
Dominique, bro.
Stop.
Dominique, bro. This is the second fucking time, bro.
Stop, dude.
I'm not even doing shit, bro.
Stop.
For nothing. They just feel like harassing me, bro.
I'm gonna pause it right there. So to give it a little background, so the young man is just walking down the street. The cop just pulled up on him and wanted information. And the boy, like, I don't owe you information. I didn't commit a crime. Why are you bothering me? And the cop said that he was clutching like he might have had a weapon. He might have had a weapon, and he wanted him to answer his questions. And the kid, like, I'm 16, y'all harassed me before. I don't got no gun. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, I want your name. I'm not giving you no name. You don't suspect me of a crime. Like, is that profiling at its finest? Like, I wanted Legs to be able to try to shed some insight for me. If something came over the radio fitting a description, you have the right to detain them, not just if someone is walking. No, it was nothing that came over the radio. The young man was just walking down the street, and the cop says, I just thought you looked suspicious. Here we
It's not harassing you.
What happened?
Listen, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
This is the second time.
Okay.
This is the second time.
When we all listen together. We're all yelling right now.
time.
Just let's all listen together.
This is the second time.
What's wrong? Listen, he's walking down the road.
Okay.
He sees me. He's clutching his waist area.
I was put my hands on my face.
Listen.
I'm walking home.
He's clutching his waist area, walking away. What? Listen.
Okay.
He sees me, looks multiple times to make sure I'm not following him. I drive down the road and park, and he turns around and starts walking the other way, still clutching his crotch. So this is
It's cold outside.
Listen,
I'm walking
he
home.
can't.
Boys do that.
I know, but I just have to make sure that he doesn't have a gun on.
Is this Chicago? What's the reason?
Because he's not listening to me.
This is the second time. What's the reason for the handcuff?
I just need his name.
No, you don't.
So he don't want to give him his name. He like, I didn't, but I'm gonna leave it. It's so much. It keeps going on until his aunt come up. So I wanted Leg said what she said. I wanted Doc to break this down for me, Doc. What did I just watch?
Racism.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that was deep and articulate enough. You know,
Racism. Just racism.
But why have I've been alive for over 50 years. I've never seen anything come over the radio for any Asian ever in my entire life. I've never seen any Asian fit a description when people say they all look alike too.
Ooh.
I've never seen it, like, not a single time. I don't mean like in one city. I'm talking in 50 plus years. I've never heard of an Asian person having a knee on his neck, getting choked out, getting beat up, fitting a description. I've never seen it. Getting stopped for no reason, getting shot for not having an ID. I've never seen anybody of any Asian, like a lot of people from different parts of Asia. Like, I've never in my entire life seen it. So statistically speaking, that would be what they call a statistical impossibility. If it was just the fact that people look alike or sometimes cops get calls, I'm not saying it wouldn't be more calls in the black community. I know a lot of my conservative people say, well, black people commit more crime. Even if you argue that, it's not supported by fact. Even those 90% black people, where's the other 10%? Never? You can't name one time where the cops beat an Asian person to death ever? Or even had a Rodney King moment ever? Do you know a time where a black eye was given to an Asian person by a police officer ever? I think we're dealing with something deeper than just police work.
KT said he's saying that this happened. This is the second time. So why? So I think
for the same person? What's the chance of that? The same person twice. The kid's only 16. How long has he been effing alive to even? So probably happened within the same year. Chances are within the same year or two, this has happened. So every year or every few months?
Yeah.
You really think we're just dealing with radio calls? This is my problem. And I know a lot of people never heard this before, but I've heard it recently said in a way that made me think differently. First of all, you don't got the most difficult job in the world. People got more chances of dying in car accidents as police officers. Like, there's a narrative that's just not supported by fact altogether. Shout out to firemen and everybody else who dies more than policemen. If you know you have the most dangerous job, then you should not be consistently in fear to the point you kill people. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. If you fear so much, you shouldn't be in that job because you said it's the most dangerous job. So why would a fearful person take the most dangerous job? So if you want to keep saying I did it because I feared for my life, then either you're not courageous, or it's not dangerous, or you don't belong there, or you're lying about being afraid. Those 4 boxes do not align. You can't keep saying it's the most dangerous job, we're courageous, but we're always afraid. And something ain't matching. Y'all got to shift the narrative to agree with each other. If y'all courageous officers, then why are you always afraid of children and women and people sleeping and women with pots of water? And which one is it? Is y'all scary punk cowards? Are y'all racist liars? Is your job really not that like, which one is it? Because it's not making sense at this point. A courageous person with a dangerous job is always afraid? I fear for my life. 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 You fear for your life, bro? I've been in North Philly for 30 years. I fear for my life maybe 3 times. And I've been in situations. Been at gunpoint, been at shot gunpoint, all that. And still wasn't afraid. What type of sweet ass nigga is you? You afraid of everything? Get a different job, bro. Get a different job. The way that guy was just talking, he shouldn't have been the person in authority with a gun. I just need his name. You sound like a bitch. You sound like somebody never went to school with black people. You sound like a punk. You sound like somebody they would run your pockets and push you in a locker. And you should not be the one with the badge. Scary ass niggas.
And he did say he's not listening to me. Because he's not
listening. He's like a bitch. He's not listening to me. He's not listening to me.
Yeah.
Shut your goofy ass up. Nobody listen to you.
He definitely
Why would we listen to you sounding like that? He's not listening to me.
Yeah, and then the aunt came up.
Yeah, we're not saying that. But listen, when people commit crimes, they act the way he was acting. Okay. So if I get called, say in 6 minutes, for a man in a gray shirt and gray car, listen.
That's 6 minutes from now.
Listen.
What does that have to do? Why is he in handcuffs?
He was showing me every sign of committing a crime.
Trying to continue to walk away. What was the crime?
I'm walking home. I don't like police. My dad.
There could be anything.
So what was the crime he committed?
So he appeared as if he should have had a weapon. You're not listening. I just told you.
He's shaking.
There's reasonable suspicion.
He's shaking. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't hear no crime.
Reasonable suspicion that he had a weapon.
No, absolutely.
Listen.
Did you feel a weapon?
You're not listening.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Suspicion that you had a
Suspicion
weapon
is not a crime.
is not.
I was walking home.
Not a crime.
Walking home. I've always.
Where's home?
Where's home?
Okay, can I talk to his mother?
That's not my mother.
I'm just trying to. Or who do you live with?
I was going to her house.
Okay, can I talk to her aunt, please? Hi. Can I talk to you over here, please? Sure. Thank you.
Can you get up there?
So I'll talk to you.
All right.
So he's wearing his face covering. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, he's wearing his face covering. He sees a patrol car. He walks away clutching his crotch and is looking back multiple times to make sure I'm not coming up to him. So when people grab their crotch area, we can, it's fair to assume, especially in the Washington Heights, that they could have a firearm. Especially with how many people have been shooting at each other.
Right. Well, he don't have no firearm.
Listen. So I drove down the road, just past him, and he's panicking, looking at me. I stop at the end of the road. He panics, looking at me, turns around, starts walking the other way, making sure I'm not following him. So I just like, hey, can you just come talk to me, make sure you don't got any weapons? Because people have been shooting at each other.
So he don't have a weapon.
He had a pocket knife. He had a pocket knife on him, and he was very nervous. So then he starts trying to pull away from me and freaking out. And I'm like, look, it's no big deal. We took his pocket knife out of his pocket. I'm like, just give me your name, and we'll be on our way. And he's refusing to give me his name and starts freaking out, trying to walk away. So all I'm asking is for his name, because he's exhibiting so many signs of committing crimes. People don't do that kind of stuff. So that's all I'm asking for his name, and I'm going to be on my way.
And for the record, he doesn't have to give him his name, right?
He doesn't, because he found that there was no crime. He ran up on him, detained him, ran his pockets, right? Took the pocket knife, which having a pocket knife is not a crime. He's already acknowledged that. But one key thing that he said that we missed in the beginning was that he said he's doing things that people do, especially in Washington Heights. So now you're profiling a type of person, an area. I hope they sue the pants off the department. I hope they sue their asses. Because once they took that pocket knife,
for a fact. So I wear face coverings too.
Yeah, that's what KT said.
Right.
They got theirs on.
But again, none of these things
as I said, shout out to that,
are a crime. She kept asking the right question, but
always doubling down when they wrong.
I mean, double down wrong is not. I mean, and I know that IA is going to hand him his ass for this.
Reasonable suspicion are not grounds to stop. So that's coming from a cop saying just because it's not a crime. So him saying that doesn't constitute. If a radio call comes out that someone is wearing that exact same clothing, okay then. But yeah, so he just saw him walking down the street and said, "I think."
Back and he was
wait. Let's not miss that part. Let's not miss that part with the clothing. He slickly and slyly and deceptively and devilishly said, if I get a call that somebody's wearing gray cargo pants and a gray shirt, but did you, nigga?
Right. There you go.
He said, if I get a call that says somebody wearing gray cargo pants, but did you get a call saying that?
Yes.
Because if you did, you wouldn't be talking about him grabbing his crotch or how he's walking. You say, I got a call fitting that description.
Yes.
You're a liar. If you got a call of his exact description, everybody would act differently.
Yeah.
Too. And you wouldn't be mentioning the other things because you would have said, I got a call from somebody with gray pants and gray shirt. Come here. Got a call, match your description. Come here. You wouldn't have said, you looked at me and this and that, and you walked away. That wouldn't have been any of the reason. That wouldn't have made you freaked out. No, it wouldn't mean anything. You would have said, I got a call with your exact outfit. I need to talk to you. But then when he gets pressed on it, but if I get a call, so, and like some people so evil and so slick and so clever with their devilishment, it's like, yo, I don't even want to be around nobody like that. They'll take one word and flip it and be like, well, if I got a call, wait, let's stay right there. But did you? No, you didn't get a call like that. So why would you sit up in his family's face after having a child still in handcuffs and try to twist the narrative and say something like, if you got a call? Get away from me, you devil. The devil the Bible speaks of, insecure, always been at war for the whole time you've been on the planet. Y'all killed each other. Y'all ate each other. Y'all was cannibals in caves. Y'all was all furry on all lies. You taught you how to read, stopped you from grunting and eating raw meat, and taught you how to bathe, even the Moors in Spain, and you never lived peacefully with anybody on the planet, especially the darker peoples on the planet, through your entire history. You are who you've always been. You drop bombs in Gaza, you drop bombs on each other in the Ukraine, you drop bombs in Iran, you kill, and you enjoy the cruelty. That's why from the Roman Empire with the gladiators to Trump with his UFC freaking fights, loving to see pain, because cruelty is the point. That's why they left them hanging till the next day, so people could see it, and that's why they took pictures of it, because something about your devilish ass loves the cruelty, the murder, and the pain. You thrive off it, like that Epstein stuff where you like to torture people, and like you love the fact that people suffer and die, and you mutilate and you commemorate, and you can't do nothing but destroy, enslave, and deceive, and all you want is power over other people. Damn devils, man.
Preach
And
that.
you're so weak because you never want to come alone one-on-one and do nothing to nobody. It's always a mob. It's always outgunned. It's always the great equalizer makes it when you got a gun. Why ain't it equal when you both got fists? Because you know you get your ass beat.
So what do we think the aunt said?
Their day is coming. It's a reckoning right now. Because I see people saying, oh my God, it's never been like this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the grocery prices. I don't know what I'm going to do. The reckoning is here. And I'm loving it. I'm loving watching Babylon fall. Because I said it a million times. I don't care if the electricity went off tomorrow. I'm going to go next door and me and my neighbor's going to hang out.
Yeah. That's because we have a historical concept of not having. we understand.
Dick Gregory said it like Dick Gregory talked to Bill Moyers like 50-something years ago, and he said the Native Americans, they not gonna have a problem because they don't do all this electric and all this stuff the same way. They know how to deal without it. He said, and black people, they get their act together, it might be the same way.
We lost him. We lost him. He was gonna have to bring him out and come back in. But I
was gonna finish playing with the aunt said. I like, what do you think the aunt did? You think the aunt supported her nephew? You think she got him?
I'm pretty sure, but you know what? A lot of times people don't know what their rights are. You know, you have this police officer saying, you know, pulling her to the side, let me talk to you. Can I talk to you? Let me talk to you. And trying to reason with her, you know, I just need his name. Why do you need his name? Why do you want his name embedded in the system so bad? At 16, you made sure that there wasn't a weapon or an immediate danger. You took the pocket knife. So why handcuff him? Why still keep him detained? Because now it turns into something else.
Doc went on. Hey, Mr. Boy said, yo, Doc up here preaching. Who the offering play that? He ready to offer. You felt that? You felt that, Mr. Boy? Doc, I just had a conversation the other day with somebody. You never notice. Yeah, you never hear it happen in the Asians, Russians, Italians, Polish, children, people, blah, 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 blah. It's always us. That's what he's saying. He was talking heavy. That's why the cop was talking heavy. So the aunt, he wants the name. He wants the name. The aunt
won't use his rights. Like he was like, I didn't commit a crime. I don't have to stop for you. I'm a minor. Call my mom.
Stacy said, why she ain't got no bra on though? I said, the stuff that y'all women be noticing is crazy. But yeah, but she definitely sagging. But go ahead. Here's the rest of it.
Okay. I was so confused though. What makes you think just because he walking and grabbing his?
Because that
what if
is
he putting up his pants?
No, but it wasn't. He was holding it and walking for a long, long time.
Come on, you know that's what boys do. So he don't have a gun though. He's a kid.
No,
He's only 16 years old.
I agree, but he was very, very nervous. So I have to check.
You don't know what's suspicious about this?
So do you mind if I have you?
So he want her name, want his name, and she giving it up. She could have stayed on business.
Why?
Because you guys are. I just trying to have a conversation and get his.
They blocking some of the last names.
I
No, they blocking the last names and stuff.
Mhm.
But listen to what she say coming up threw me off. Damn,
I can't hear y'all.
Okay.
So I might
And
come
what's
back
his
in
last
now.
name?
They tried to check his pockets.
Why does that matter? If he's not in trouble, I'm confused. If we're not being like.
Because if I get called, like I just try to explain to him, he didn't care. But if I get called in 3 minutes and we get a call about him. But listen, everything he was exhibiting was I just committed a crime and I'm afraid of the
Why was
police.
you even walking around here? I'm confused.
Why was you even walking
He takes
around
handcuffs
here?
off, but you just can't leave.
I didn't get the whole why
But
was
know
you even
what I'm
walking
saying?
around
But
here?
you get what- so that's very important, J Black, because he just said you could take the handcuffs off, but he can't leave. That's still detaining. Detaining is not just because you put the handcuffs on. If you're telling me that I do not have the right to leave, that is detainment.
Yeah, he was very nervous. Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, I see the cops following me. I don't trust y'all. I'm nervous now.
I
Why this
hope
cop circling around
a
following me?
nice lawsuit that will give her the push-up ride that she need and out of wherever it
He
is,
just walk all the time. Facts.
Washington Heights. I hope. Asians do walk all the
She
time.
doesn't.
Right. There are other races that walk all the time.
She doesn't have to give aim. She has the right to walk away.
Yeah, she does.
But some would say, why not just comply, give them your name, and then you can go about your day? Why not let people violate your rights if you can live and survive to see another day? Why be defiant and not give in? So that's a lot of opposing views with that one, no legs. Some people say that she should. She want to go home, but I get it. She doesn't have to. But a lot of people say she should.
But here's the thing. That's where taking away your rights starts.
But what is he? But what if he do something an hour from now? Yeah. But say we get a call later saying a guy in a gray top and bottom did a crime. I'm already have his information.
And what if in 15 minutes you commit a crime? You walk in the store and do something as an officer. It happens. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk, right?
Yeah.
We can't live in ifs if he commits a crime. And what he's setting up, he's setting him up to be in the system.
Yeah. Well, yeah, his name would be in it. Yeah. His name and address is in there.
System. And I'm writing a report that says that you look suspicious. So then that's probable cause because you're already in the system before where you've been stopped because you were and you had a pocket knife on you, which is not illegal, but all of that is going to go in that report. So again, you're putting him in the system. He didn't do anything, but you're putting him in your system. And then you also
your crime is walking while black. That was the
There
crime.
you go. As long as you know.
as long as you know. Yeah. So I felt, but so the aunt wanted to know, well, what are you doing even out here? The aunt gave up his information.
But that's when black women, sometimes we start fussing when it's certain stuff like that going on. Why are you even out here? You know how they are. Why are you even out here?
But Doc, I was saying some people just want to make it home. Some people want to just make it home. So just get that nigga, get that cop your stuff, and so we can all just leave. Like that's it. That's the philosophy. But that's violating your rights. But if you make it home, you're safe. Ain't that the real victory?
The real victory is surviving the encounter, and the real victory is winning the war. But there's also something to be said. I think it was the philosopher Prodigy who said, you keep letting them small things slide, you'll be a failure. And people talked about giving up your liberties and your freedoms for safety will have you with neither. I think it was Ben Franklin who said something to that effect, or Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, like you can't be giving up your rights to be safe. That's that Patriot Act stuff. When they say we're just gonna do it for a couple months and then they never take it away. It happens all the time. So you got to be very careful. It's a slippery slope because you want to survive. I say survive and recalibrate to do something greater. Like if you're gonna survive the encounter and then go to law school, like don't like channel that rage. Eddie Glad was talking about that recently with his new book, and he was talking about how you really want to make sure that you speak in love, to paraphrase, but it's lit by rage. You want to channel that anger. Baldwin talked about it all the time too. That constant state of rage. Like I'm always focused and locked in and ready to pop off, but in a way that's going to get me more degrees, or be willing to make the sacrifices to have more children. Because I talked to a lot of young people about that. I talked to a young brother who was like, yeah, more children mean more money. And I was like, no, that's where the faith comes. That's where the faith comes in, because we've never had money, and we've always had. And he said he's 1 of 9. So it's like, come on, man. Nobody had enough money for that, but you here, you contributing, and you blessing people. So we need to get back to understanding that we're the global majority. And the reason why they want all these abortions and all this hatred and all this chaos is because if things just go normal and people just start dating, not only will the dominant genetics erase them, but also the propensity to have more children, and our women being historically far more fertile than those that have always went to the test tube and everything else to be able to even carry babies to term and use us as wet nurses. So the real facts that you can analyze and absorb and act upon when you have some peace is what they try to keep you from. You've ever had a girl in the house and another girl shows up? You got to give her time. No, not me, just a friend of mine. But you got to have enough time for the girl to get out the house, and maybe you got to spray something. Like you just want her distracted enough for long. Yeah, I don't care if you start a fight, like Trump, start a war, get away from these Epstein files. I don't care what I got to do, but I just got to make sure you don't look over here, because if you get over here, it's over for me. And that's how a lot of these genetically, recessive people have been. These warlike people who have never lived in harmony with anybody, who've never brought civilization to anybody, who, like John Henry Clark said, anytime you come in contact with anybody, it's never gotten better for them. Ask anybody. Talk to the Chinese about the opium trade. Talk to people that talk about Libya before they deposed Gaddafi, and how he was going to do the gold, and how the literacy rate was like 80%, and talk to people. It's like a bunch of side chicks getting together and say, wait a minute, this same virus, like the father said in Scandal, you're a virus. This same virus did that to you. So this same virus that did genocide on y'all enslaved us. This same virus brought drugs into y'all, opium. This same virus enslaved y'all. This same virus is in the Congo with the copper mines. And this same virus was with King Leopold with 100 million people in the Congo. This same virus went to Venezuela recently and is about to go to Cuba and just went to Iran and is bombing it. This same virus. Wait, all of us are side chicks of this same devil? He's abusing all of us? And he's making all of us false promises? Like he gonna marry all of us? Oh, John Tucker must die. Shout out to Ashanti. She was in that movie.
Yes. I saw what you did there.
No, but that's what's going on. When you know you got a lot of mess going on, you gotta keep staying. They call it flooding the zone. That's the conservative strategy that they talked about in terms of keeping the news stories. Yeah, they called it. They just Steve Bannon and Donald Trump and all them. They said flood the zone. Keep them spinning. Keep them confused. And anybody that's been dating somebody that ain't married them in 6 years and got their 3rd kid and living together, they know about that. They keep making promises and keep having dates. And you gotta keep it. You just gotta keep. We got a good thing going on. Why you just gotta keep it moving. We got kids. We can't. You worry about a piece of paper. I'm worried about our family. You just gotta keep stirring it. You gotta keep stirring them and spinning them around like pin the tail on the dummy. I won't say the donkey. Pin the tail on the dummy, because you gotta spin them around first. Then you can let them go safely. Because you done spun them around so much, they're not going to hit the target.
They dizzy.
You go on a date with your other joint now. She's so dizzy, she got her flowers. You done sent her shopping. She's so dizzy and busy. Now you can go and get dizzy and busy.
What? That ain't it.
And that's what they do to black people. We the side chick that they got to keep dizzy and busy. So they always gonna give us some entertainment, some controversy, some chaos. They always gonna keep killing us. They gonna keep lying on history, revising history books. They gonna keep banning books. When we get close to the truth, when we wanna pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and not support Asian and other businesses, the same thing they've been all telling us to do for 100 years. The second we do it, we get 3 days and they all over Twitter talking about how we racist and divisive and we need to come back to their stores and come back to the plantation like after enslavement with sharecropping. Dizzy and busy.
That need to go on a shirt. They keeping us dizzy and busy.
Dizzy and busy. Or busy being dizzy.
All right. I guess we shifting gears. I saw a funny clip. I don't know if it's funny. Do you know how to change? You know how to put air in your tires, Mo? You know how to put air in your tires?
I put air in my tires. I showed my son how to put air in the tire. Yes, I do.
I've been telling these white
check
folks
the pressure
on Facebook that they're crashing out all because of black people, because of minorities, and then build for it. Yeah,
Yeah, we've been dealing with all that for you forever. All the stuff they talking about, all that how we gonna afford stuff, and I got more bills than money, and I'm like, what is new? Like y'all don't know all the bills.
Listen, I went to Cheney University, and I got there as a freshman with a $50 check and a duffel bag. Okay, so I understand eating oodles and noodles and not having money. I mean, we've all done it. We've all done it. We've watched our parents, our grandparents do it. So I don't think that that's like a big fear to us.
All right, so this generation, the young people, we're not training them. We're not teaching them. I saw, is something burning? It smells like something burning.
You have another adult in your house. You good?
Yeah. So I saw this and I wondered, are we teaching our youth the basic skills? Like, I know Mo don't know how to change a tire, but
I do.
Okay, but what about your son? Like, but this girl was struggling and literally crashing out because she needed air in her tire. I don't know. Is it millenniums? Is that what they are? What's Ys?
That's generation alpha.
And I kind of felt bad for her when she was spazzing. Check this out.
That really pisses me off about being a girl. I go to check my damn tire pressure because I'm feeling a little wobbly on the road. I've never had a check tire pressure sign on my car. So I fill up the air, right? Put air in my tire. Everything's cool, everything's fine. I get in the car, it says check tire pressure. Bitch, I just put air in you. Because I had a feeling I needed to check it. And now it's saying check it. And I don't know how to check it and I don't know what to do. So we just been sitting here waiting on the man or somebody to come outside. Like, my dad is in Dominican Republic. He's not answering the phone. My mom is fucking useless. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm about to cry. Because I don't know how to check my tire pressure. And I don't have no help. I don't have nobody to call. I'm not gonna cry. I look great. I look beautiful. I'm over here squatting over in a dress, putting air in my tire. I should just become a stunt. Like, at this fucking bag. I didn't fix the rim. I didn't put air in the tire. I didn't pop this hood a couple times. Like, I'm really a man. I'm a man. I'm literally just. I don't know what to do right now. I'm done. And this is the part
that, my friend, is definitely Generation Alpha, aka the crash out generation, the sensitive, emotional crash out generation is what I call them. Okay, they have meltdowns. These are the ones who are at school and I need a mental health break. This is interrupting my mental health. They are fragile. Okay, fragile as your grandma's china. Do you understand?
That's Generation Z or Alpha. Please leave us millennials out of this. Okay, I get y'all mixed all up.
Don't get them mixed up with Generation
I laughed though, Mo. I laughed and then I felt bad. Like, it's a little girl, she need help. She's waiting on the man. Her dad in the DR. Her mom is useless.
The fact that she was melting down,
She said, I should just become a stud at this point.
About her appearance. Okay, the whole bipolarness of it all. I'm sorry.
I said, let me end on that clip. I thought it was funny. I laughed. I felt bad, but the crash out is real. We need to teach our youth how to do stuff. She's popping the hood because her tire pressure is on. Like, why are we popping the hood, man?
Years old, my father taught me before he put me on the road. He told me, always check your oil, always check your tires, and never let your gas tank get below half a tank. That was his instructions. He showed me how to change my own oil. Of course, I wouldn't do it now, but he also showed me how to change the filters, change the tire, things that you need to know so you're not on the road at 2 a.m. in the morning in the middle of nowhere, stuck.
Katie said she was worried. She wasn't worried about looking beautiful. That actually helped her snap her back into reality of,
Generation Alpha.
That's
Generation
what she's on
Alpha
about.
has these bipolar episodes when things go wrong. 1 minute they're crying and the world is ending, and then the next minute it's like, I think I'm gonna go get a smoothie.
Them dollars said, add a cucumber to your lineup. You should have some dude. Who you ain't got no dude to call? Where your boyfriend at? Get your kids and your young adults AAA. Yes, they need AAA. They need AAA, and they explain the process and it can help. Yes. But I laughed. I literally just laughed. I said, all right, I'm gonna end the show on that. I know we said a strong hour. We did the whole day. I remember seeing a lot of these girls like that in Langston University back in the 90s.
I was not one of them. I was not one of them. My father made sure before I went away to college that I knew how to change my own tire, check the oil, and I told you that gas, making sure that it never hold a half a tank.
Yeah, helping. But Billy said, "Hey, just call him. His wife won't knock him upside his head. He can help you." Billy said he can help you. That's what AAA is for. Yes, AAA. All right. Yeah. So that was cool. That was it. So Michael Sean to be. So Mo, tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow, Mo. I think tomorrow we need to be.
It is a holiday.
Juneteenth is a holiday. We need to take off.
I think that you should do a rerun of the show. Possibly.
We should play your cousin. Your Ale Music Bowl, your cousin that with the Lisa Ray and the Sierra. I watched that show back. For those who haven't seen it, it happened last week. Go to YouTube, watch the Ali Music joins the show. Guess
go check out his music. He has some really good new music out.
That was a good episode. Yeah. He said a lot. Watching it back and being part of watching it, that was a good show. It was funny. I don't know if we can replay that, but it's a holiday tomorrow. We taking off tomorrow. It's Juneteenth. Y'all go to a parade. I should put a bunch of stuff in the chat. What people are going to be doing.
Going on in townships. Take advantage of it.
African American Museum.
And wear your blacker than black, blackety black t-shirts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Free. Oh, it's free? Hold up now. The African American Museum is free? All right. Juneteenth block party tomorrow. Free to the museum. Food, drink, entertainment. Lots of vendors. So if you need something to do, there are things to do. Was there something else Asha said that people can do? Avoid the police at all costs. Yeah, we know that one. But yeah, so he was great. Okay, all right. She's talking about me. Thank you, Afro Queen. I am great.
I don't think she was talking about you.
I think she was. I'm wrong with that.
In true fashion.
So we'll be back Monday though.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
Monday morning, Michael Sean and Tickle Lovers will be back. So enjoy your holiday tomorrow, everyone. Yes. I don't know how Mike closes the show out. He says a lot.
Be anything but what you want me to be.
No, he don't say that. It's love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can be nothing but that. Shout out to wokeupinspired.com. You can put it on your merch all on a paper bag. Go to shout out to Lady Q and wokeupinspired.com. She can put you on a mug. Takeover Legend. Shout out to C Chung, even though we ain't seen him in forever. Ryan Banks, Sexy Mo, Dr. Smith, all the Takeover Legend ladies and guys and fellas.
In the chat.
Jay said, hold up, for free. Yeah, free. Yeah, it's free, Legs. I didn't know it was free. The museum is free. Y'all gotta, you know what it is. You know what that was. Oh, she said, you know what that was about you. Yes, it was.
And
thank you, Afro Queen.
Father's Day to all of the great fathers. Uncles, Sunday.
Show some damn love. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
And even if the kids ain't talking to you, still happy Father's Day to you. You deserve it still. Love me. Oh, here you go. Read it. Okay. Read it, Sexy Mo. Thank you, Queen.
Love me for who I am, not for who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Don't forget that the only thing in life that is guaranteed is that it'll end. So protect your happiness. And on that note, we are gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap.